Just had to turn up the fire a little bit. I want to burn! But seriously, these sub-zero temps are just... I don't like it. Turns me into the Grinch. But I'm not gonna be the Grinch. This is my favorite time of the year because we get to grab some eggnog or hot cocoa, grab a place by the fire while I read you a little Christmas story called The Harvey Family 2025 Wrapped. Kind of like Spotify, only a lot more gas. Dear Santa, I can explain, but I probably shouldn't. I feel like I'm on like the nice-ish list this year. For the most part, I feel like I'm trying the best that I can, but I'm always running late. The laundry pile is one sock away from needing a search and rescue unit, and I'm in a constant state of tired. In fact, I think it's impossible for me to feel tired anymore. It's just who I am. It's my essence. Tired is me. Me is very tired. The truth is, we've had a busy year that we'll never forget. As I compiled my notes for this year, I realized how busy we were, how grateful I am, and how much fun we had. Jeremy and I didn't really stop our crazy way of living when we became parents. We just multiplied the number of people living it. And although they didn't necessarily sign up for it, Cashel is now my therapist, and Fletcher is my emotional support animal. We already have to take a break for the photo bomber. But he's a cute one, so I don't even care. Okay, do you want to hear my story? Is that what you came? No? That's rude. Do you want to hear my story? Yes, you do. Yes, okay. We kicked off the year with a trip to Nashville, or as we like to call it, Cashville. Jeremy's band Cloud Cult finished their tour with a southern stint, so we decided to join him in Music City. We took line dancing lessons, met up with some old friends, and even hit Wannabe's karaoke bar. I asked the kids if they wanted to sing a song and expected the answer to be a pretty immediate no. But I had barely finished my question and Cal already started walking to the stage. I asked what she was planning on singing, scared I'd have to explain to her that they don't actually have the ABCs there. And she grabbed the mic and said, "Life is a highway." She didn't want any help from us, even though we did try, and proceeded to sing the whole song by herself like a true artist. Just like every other Nashvilleian singer, she left it all out on stage and walked away with $1 whole from the tip jar. Womp womp, right? Will someone top me off here already? How did I finish that so quickly? The rest of this could get dicey. Let's hope not. Oh, you're gonna go get me another one? Thanks. Our schedule filled up with plenty of activities after that. We got our gardens going again and grew some pumpkins. Got a backyard trampoline, bought Cal our first bike, went to Twins games, Vikings games, and Timberwolves games. Took trips to the zoo, the pool, and the Wisconsin Dells, the kids' favorite place on planet Earth. And we watched Dad play a lot of music. Now, anytime we're out and about and we see live music, whether Jeremy is playing or not, the kids just assume they can retire to the band's green room and help themselves to some snacks. No one's ever cared so far, but it's still awkward. Callan also took her first gymnastics class this year and loved it. Yes! And both kids took dance class followed by basketball camp. So my master plan of grooming them to be mini Zac Efrons from High School Musical is in full swing. Cash has been learning how to read and write and often knows what to say even before I do. He's an excellent big brother and cheered Callan on as she entered preschool this year. He's also becoming quite the ham bone with age. Don't know where he got that from. We just got back from Colorado where he tried skiing for the first time. He was very nervous, but he did great. He was in class with one other girl his age and she kept running away from him. He asked, "Mom, why do girls always run away from me?" I responded, "Well, honey, I'm sure they're just trying to play." He thought about it for a moment and then he goes, "I think it's probably because I'm just too darn handsome." Jeez. Jeremy continues to teach drum lessons at Sarah Jane's School of Music, gig with his buddies, and put up with my never-ending projects. And by never-ending, I don't mean like just the list is never-ending, I mean like never-ending, like I never finish anything that I start. So like 12 open projects right now that are just like almost done. Almost there, 2 more days. Yeah, good luck, Jeremy. We even found some time for dates, concerts, and adventures without the kids this year. Cash and Cal are Cloud Cult's biggest little fans, so this year we made the trek to Duluth to see them play at Bayfront for Grandma's Marathon. In between soundcheck and the show, we snuck in a family helicopter ride over Lake Superior. I think that's where the phrase ride or die comes from. Jeremy is mine. Or at least he takes the ride in fear that I'll kill him if he doesn't. Either way, it's a blast.
You look cute.
Thanks. Still recording?
Is it supposed to be recorded?
You're a jerk. Jeremy and I are a team.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Good night. Jeremy and I are a team when it comes to parenting strategies, and we do our best to raise good humans together. For the most part, Cash and Cal are best buddies, and both are very kind, empathetic little beings. Every once in a while, they push each other's buttons, and Jeremy has to remind me that they are, in fact, siblings. One day, they just weren't getting along, and Jeremy and I started going a little crazy. Jeremy said, "Okay, that's it. We're splitting you two up. Cash, you're coming with me. Cal, you're going with your mom." The look of complete horror and sadness washed over Callan's face as she cried out, "You mean like the Parent Trap?" Fun fact, Callan has the same birthday as Lindsay Lohan in that movie, October 14th. It's not her birthday. Callan has the same birthday as Lindsay Lohan in that movie, October 11th. You can't see him in the shot right now, but I assure you, Fletcher is living his best life. As the kids get older, they bond with him more each year. And when we aren't paying attention, he does plenty of harvesting in our vegetable garden. I was wondering why we weren't getting any ripe tomatoes this year. He's a total mama's boy. Yes, you can admit it. And I truly believe that we could have asked for a better pup for our kids. So naturally, they'd rather have a cat. No, they love you, Fletchy boy. They love their fur brother. They really do. And I love witnessing the moments where I get to see him live in their future core memories. And as for me, I'm just a mom, standing in front of her fridge, wishing there was a piece of cheesecake in there. Another year of momming has left some wrinkles on the old billboard, but none quite as fierce as the WTF lines in between my eyebrows. As a seasoned stay-at-home mom, I offer lots of good motherly advice to those around me, such as, ditch the extra bag and just shove all your kids' stuff into your purse. That way, if you get robbed, the burglar will give up before you can actually find your wallet. Sure, some mornings I wake up fantasizing about doing keg stands on our coffee machine. I hardly change out of my sweatpants, and I can be found babbling nonsensically at times, but I still think I'm a fairly fun and funny mom. I guess all those things combined, you could say I'm in my Adam Sandler era of motherhood. Abby Doobie. Penguin put you up to this? Perhaps our biggest memory made this year was our mystery vacation trip. We got to the gate and then revealed to the kids that we were going to California. Now, if you're a parent, you will understand why it was important that we also traveled somewhere where Callan's name could become a cute little pun. We rented a convertible and took the kids to Santa Monica, where they got to play at the ocean beach for the very first time. It was so fun to watch the waves strike their little ankles as they gazed in awe at the water. And honestly, that would have been the perfect vacation just on its own. But then some friends brought us to Warner Brothers Studios, where we got to watch a pre-shoot of the show Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. It's a spin-off of The Big Bang Theory if you haven't seen it. Not only were the kids surprisingly quiet on set, Cal would hold her finger to her lips as a reminder to anyone talking while the cameras were rolling. We brought the kids to Universal Studios, where we explored Minion Land, Harry Potter World, and Super Nintendo World. Then we topped off our trip with Disneyland. I don't even know where to begin to sum up our trip other than with some statistics. So we went to 22 different specific themed lands, met 18 different beloved characters, participated in 13 park experiences, and went on 34 rides. I spent hours curating the perfect plans. I even had the app telling me that I chose too many options and that I would need to refine my list to fit in the allotted time. Back off, Disneyland app. You don't even know who you're dealing with. I mean, sure, we literally checked off everything we wanted to do. Everything. But it's the feeling that I'm going to remember the most. The feeling of coming full circle, sitting next to my daughter on the Dumbo ride that I once giggled on as a little girl. And to witness Disney through the lens of a child is incomparable to anything I've ever felt before. Those themed lands, beloved characters, and extraordinary experiences are real to them. And as a parent, you get to relive that magic that your heart buried as you became an adult. To witness your child experience pure happiness, imagination, and wonder is to feel the deepest sense of overwhelming joy you didn't even know you still had inside of you. Our trip ended in tears as Cash anxiously tried to take pictures of everything in sight. Mom, as I get older, I forget. I don't want to forget. I want to remember every single part of this. Me too, pal. So yeah, I am dead. E-E-D. And no, I unfortunately can't be plugged back in like my children would suggest. There's nothing fully charged about me anymore, except for my credit card. But we did have a wonderful year filled with priceless memories. And for that, sorry not sorry, Santa, for being a little bit naughty this year. Our laundry baskets might be full, but our hearts are fuller. This world is a crazy one, so don't forget to grab your loved ones and take them on a joyride. In the wise words of Callan May Harvey, life is a highway. Happy holidays and a magical new year from Erica, Jeremy, Cashel, Callan, and Fletcher. We did it.
Look at that face. Look at that emotional support dog. He's the best.
I'm sweating. I have elf swass, but I already committed to the fit, so I gotta do it. Okay. An elf's gotta do what an elf's gotta do, you know?